What if I told you Bruno Mars just dropped an album that might be his best era yet?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking bigger than 24 karat magic and smoother than the sound we had on An Evening with Silk Sonic, packed with hits that would make you want to hit replay on the first track before you get to the second one. Today, we are breaking down the brand new album by Bruno Mars, The Romantic. We are breaking down the sound, the surprises, the vocals, and the tracks that are about to take over our playlist. Is this his most personal album yet? Did he reinvent his sound? And which song is already screaming song of the summer? Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's get into it. The brand new album, The Romantic by Bruno Mars. What is up, everybody? This is your boy DZ, and this is DZ Music, where music equals life. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome new viewers, and welcome back returning viewers. Today, we have a brand new album. We will be diving into the new project that dropped by Mr. Bruno Mars, The Romantic. Now, in full disclosure, full transparency, I am not the biggest Bruno Mars fan. I know, don't hate me.
I will end you.
What can I say? I like Bruno, but I've just not really, me and him, we just don't click all the time. But I do like some of his music. And if you want to, you can see from here, I did a video like last year entitled We Don't Talk About Bruno. And we went over one of his albums from, I think his sophomore album. But needless to say, I do appreciate him as an artist. And I'm very excited to hear what he has to say on this new project. From the title of it, I'm guessing it's going to be just love songs. I think that's all we're going to get on this project. But, you know, I can be surprised. And honestly, I've listened to it since it dropped midnight last night on Friday night. So I've heard all the tracks on it. And I have to be honest with you, I actually like this album. I not that I actually like it, but yeah, I do. I actually like it. I have to give it to him. I actually like this project. So here is the album, The Romantic by Bruno Mars, and diving right into track number 1, we have opening the album, we have is Risk It All. Now, Risk It All really sets the tone and really emphasizes the theme and the title for this album, The Romantic. It is a sweeping intensity, love, devotional ballad that is just beautiful. That's all I can say about it. It is really beautiful. Musically, it blends R&B, it's heavy on the Latin influence, and the production is warm. It is nice. It is even kind of like cinematic. It kind of puts me in the mind of the movie, I think it was Dance With Me with Richard Gere and Jennifer Lopez when they did, it was that ballroom movie. It was all about ballroom, and that's kind of what it puts me, because it kind of puts me in the tango kind of mood, this song. And it's a beautiful song. I can see it being played at weddings. I can see it being played for making it a song for a special someone. It is very romantic. The song talks about commitment, self-sacrifice, and love. It's emphasized in the hook when it says, "It's crazy, but it's true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I'd risk it all for you." It's crazy, but it's true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I risk it all for you. Track number 2 on the album The Romantic by Bruno Mars, we have Cha Cha Cha. Now, Cha Cha Cha, I will tell you, when I first heard this song, I was like, what? Okay, but I will tell you, it really is a good song. I will tell you, I love the production on this. Again, Bruno is leaning back more so with what he's been doing on his last couple of albums, that old school sound, that R&B kind of sound on Cha Cha Cha. It does have some influences of Latin in it as well, but I will tell you, I love the verse. I love the verse. I love the production on it, but it is just when you get to that cha cha cha. To me, it is like, I was like, this is the corniest thing ever.
Cha cha cha.
When you come on and cha 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 with me, and I'ma cha 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 with you. I like it like that. She working that back. I forgot what song that's from, but I love everything about it except when you get to that cha cha cha. It is so corny to me, but like I said, I do like the song. This is the key to it, though. This is how just switching up the production sometimes on the music. Like, you remember when back in the early 2000s when everyone used to do those remix albums, and I would say half of the time, maybe 75% of the time, the remix actually sounded better than the original. That is what happens in Cha Cha Cha. So after we get the bridge of the song, he speeds it up and it goes into disco. And with it being the tempo being more upbeat, the Cha 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 actually sounds really good. So you got from come on and cha 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 with me, dum dum dum, and you get into the disco. Come on and cha 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 with me, dun dun dun, and cha 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 with you. So it's powerful then. I actually like it that the song was sped up. That cha 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 sounds so much better on a more up tempo beat. Track number 3 on the album, The Romantic by Bruno Mars, we get the lead single from the album, I Just Might. Now, I Just Might is a smooth R&B influence, funky, like disco pop sound song that was made for radio and made for GP. I will tell you, just when this single was released as the lead single for the album, I was very apprehensive and a little bit disappointed because I was like, this is just, honestly, with this lead single and him releasing a tour, which I thought was smart, he released a tour and he released had this album coming up. I just thought, I was like, the first thing I thought was that, oh, this is just a money grab.
Show me the money. That's it, brother. But you got to yell that shit. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money.
That is what I thought, because I was like, this can't be the best we have off of the album, that this is what we're getting as the lead single. To me, it was no different from what he's had from his last couple of albums. And I thought the song was just lazy. I thought it was lazy. It was nothing new. It was nothing, like, I didn't expect him to reinvent the wheel, but I expected him to give us something different. He hasn't been out on a solo project in such a while that I expected something different from when I heard the lead single, I Just Might. So I will tell you this, out of all 9 songs on the album, this song probably is my least favorite song because I felt like the song, honestly, is just lazy. Yes, it would. You know what? I honestly thought it would, maybe if it was live, it would sound better. And I thought that initially. And when I saw him perform it at the Grammys, I was like, no, I don't think it will sound better live. But then again, it wasn't live for me because I was watching it on TV. But in a live setting, it probably will be much better. And it is a groove. It is something to get up and dance to, and GP will love it nevertheless. But again, as I said, as a lead single, I was very kind of apprehensive of what direction the album was going to be if this was the best we had. Track number 4 on the album, The Romantic, we get into God Was Showing Off. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This song is straight pop. It is straight R&B. It is also influenced an old school sound. Bruno has been leading the way on this old school revival for a number of years now. I think he's found something that works for him and he is just sticking with it. So again, this song is mid-tempo, kind of ballady, kind of, but it is basically describing love. It is describing showing off, like God was showing off when he made you, describing the eyes, the smile, everything suggesting the beauty, not just physical, but also the inward beauty as well. So this is a great song that again could be dedicated to anyone. I will say this though. Bruno is good at with his powerhouse vocals, very belting out these songs, but there's sometimes like at the end of this song, like he does a little dramatics, he does a little run when he did the God Was Showing Off, and I was like, yes, Bruno, yes, give us some dramatics in it. Don't just give us these belting vocals, give us some, show us your, not just your range, but we need to see what you can do musically, because we know you can sing, we know you can make radio hits, we know you can make hits, but what all can you do musically? And I think that's the sign of a true musician, a true artist, is when they work at being a chameleon, when they work at their craft. To see Bruno just is naturally talented, he's used to just belting, but when he did that little dramatic in it, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to see. But like I said, God Was Showing Off, great track. He kills it again. Great listen. Right. Moving into track number 5 on the brand new album by Mr. Bruno Mars, we have is Why You Wanna Fight. So again, this is a heavy old school R&B influenced R&B ballad. And I have to say it is a very good ballad. It is very, very good. The only thing I will say about this is like, Bruno, we've heard this. You've done this.
But I just think enough is enough.
You've mastered this. You've brought this back to the limelight. What else can you do, bro? Like, I like this track. I really, really do like this track. It is not one to miss. But to me, at this point in the album, with it just being 9 songs, it's like, can you give us something different? You know, we have the old school R&B sound. We have that 70s boy band kind of R&B group sound again on another track, and it just at this point it becomes repetitive because this is like the 3rd album that we kind of got this on. So I like the song Why You Wanna Fight, but I don't know why it wasn't done differently, or it is something else. I don't know, but it just, when I coming from God Was Showing Off and then coming back into another R&B old school ballad kind of sound, it was just like, okay, we get it, you know how to do this. But again, like I said, for his, maybe he doesn't want to doesn't want to neglect his audience, and this is what his audience like, and that's what he's doing. So God, Why You Wanna Fight is a good track. It's not one to miss because I like this on the album, but it did seem a little repetitive at this point. Track number 6 on the album we have is Oh My Soul. And oh my God, why was this not the lead single? Like, this should have been the lead single. Again, we lead heavy into that old school disco sound. It is upbeat. It is on track with what Bruno has been doing, but it is good. Oh My Soul should have been the lead single. It really, really should have been the lead single. It is upbeat, that production in it, that live band in it, him killing those vocals. Oh my, it is so good. It is smooth. Not only smooth, but it is upbeat, it is fast, it leans right into his audience. So I don't understand why this was not the lead single, but Oh My Soul is one of my favorite tracks on the album. That production is killer, and Bruno is very, very good on these kind of what's supposed to be like live recorded kind of tracks. He's very good at delivering vocally, and he does nothing less on Oh My Soul. Oh My Soul is a standout on this album. Great track. Should have been the lead single off of this album. You will definitely enjoy Oh My Soul. Track number 7 on the album we get is Something Serious. Now, if Oh My Soul was supposed to be, should have been the lead single off of this album, Something Serious should have been the second single. It is a party. It is a party. I know he is going on tour, and I know he is going to perform this live, and it is going to get the party started. Again, he kind of escapes that old school kind of sound, that old school disco kind of sound a little bit in the beginning, and it kind of gives us more of a Latin feel on this, but it is upbeat. It is meant to get you moving. It is meant to get you grooving, and it does put me in the mind of like ballroom dancing, like kind of competition again. Like it does put in it, but in a good way, in a fun way. Something Serious is a great jam. He is singing his butt off on this. The production on this, man, is insane. There's no way you can't feel like you're in a Latin club, or you feel like you're in a disco and you just want to move. It is definitely meant for GP and meant to be played. So Something Serious really should have been the second single off of this album, and it is a great jam. I definitely would like to see him perform this one live. Track number 8 on the album, The Romantic by Bruno Mars, we move into Nothing Left. I will tell you, at the beginning of this song, I really thought if you listen to it, you will hear, now, obviously, okay, so the song is a ballad, but if you listen to the beginning of the song, it really sounds like they took a note off of his hit from back in the day, When I Was Your Man. For a minute, I was like, is this kind of kind of sounds like it. In the beginning, you could kind of hear this. But Nothing Left is a ballad. And again, Bruno is doing what Bruno does. He is singing at the top of his lungs. And I get it. I love it. I love all the emotion in his voice. I love it. But I feel like he can do a little bit more dramatically. I think he can do a little bit more vocal acrobats than just going from soft to straight up to the top of his register. But it is a good song. I love the production on this. I love the band on it. I love the good acoustic guitar in the beginning and this opening up to this whole big production with the band. Nothing Left, great ballad. I will say this though, I think sometimes if you don't have, like, Bruno has a distinctive voice, and it's a powerful voice, but it's not a loud voice. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if you were, let's say, who has a loud voice? Let's say Christina Aguilera, her voice does not get lost in the production. With this being such a big production song and a big band song, sometimes I felt like the lyrics were kind of, his voice was getting lost in it, getting out all the lyrics, you kind of lost his voice. So it's not one of those songs that I think would be that memorable. I wouldn't be surprised if it is a single and it does do well, but I would say his voice kind of gets lost with how big the production is when he gets up to those big parts and trying to get out all the lyrics. But again, Nothing Left is a great track on the album, and it is a little bit different from the ballads that we heard from him before. Last track on the album, The Romantic by Bruno Mars, we get another ballad closing out the album, and it is Dance With Me. I will tell you this song again leans heavily in old school music. It reminds me kind of that era when there was, maybe the 60s. It does. It leans into the 60s where there was jukebox and you know, you would dance, slow dance with your significant other. That is what Dance With Me is. Bruno sounds great on this track again. He sounds really good. He sounds very vulnerable on this track when he's dance with me again. He sounds very vulnerable. That's like my favorite part in this track, when he does these soft parts and he sounds vulnerable. It is a great track, great way to close out the album. It fits in the theme of the album, the romantic, so it isn't one to miss as well. Like I said, the album is only 30 minutes long, so Dance With Me fits right in with it, and I can see couples dancing to this. I can see them again making this their song, but it is a great track to close out the album. Again, Bruno, we all know he does these short albums and they just blow up. With him being like the #1 male artist in music for a while now, I just wanted something a little different in the tracks. I think he did a great job on this Dance With Me, but it was like he could have switched up the production on this. One or two could have been not leaned so heavy into that old school sound. But Dance With Me, great track on the album to close out the album. There you have it, guys. The full review of the new album by Bruno Mars, The Romantic. Let me know in the comments section which song is your favorite song, and what did you think after you listened to the whole album from top to bottom. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell for when we have future videos coming out as well. Follow me on my social medias at DZMusic84 on Instagram, and DZMusic84 on TikTok as well. Go and support the artist. It's Bruno Mars. His tour is already he sold out in the first day. I think when the tickets went on sale. So Bruno will do just fine. But The Romantic is a great album. I honestly think it should have been released earlier in the month, just in theme for Valentine's Day. But you release it when you can release the album. It is a great album. It's nothing different than we've heard from Bruno, just more love songs, just more crooner music. But it is great. I think this, for me, out of all of his albums, this is one that I can honestly say, this is my favorite project from him. And I think this is one that I will go back to over again. And maybe, who knows, maybe I will be converted to a full-on fledged Bruno Mars fan.
But who knows, tomorrow, it might change.
Thank you guys again so much for watching the video, and until next time, this is your boy DZ Music, where music equals life. We do all things music here, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yay, working like 3 jobs, ready for a vacate. Like it when we touch down, like it when we spontaneous. So I work as hard as I play. I'm trying to see you in the moonlight, so you can meet me by the poolside. I know you're looking for a good time, yeah. But listen, baby, you the show. This is not a dream.